Hey guys, Jeremy Hopkins here with RC Collaborative. We're going to go ahead and discuss my experience with the 4 Series race at Lake Park this last weekend.
Yo, I ain't here for the money, I ain't here for the fame. Though it might be nice to own a jet plane, I'ma do it all for you. Come along and see it's true, but the world is pretty cold, you might need a sweater too.
Okay, so I signed up for the 4 Series race at Lake Park. Lake Park just overhauled the whole track. Good job, guys, and thank you so much for dedicating all the time and money that you do to make the track what it is. Lake Park is the reason I got into RC car racing and the higher end RC cars. It wouldn't be without Lake Park that I would start any of this. So thank you guys for doing that. Thank you, Dean, for running the 4 Series and promoting it. Thank you all the J Concept guys. Thank you, Sean from J Concepts, helped me out with my truck and my setup. Thank you, Jeff Boland, helped me out a lot with my vehicle. And also thank you, Ryan Harris, who I was able to ask a few questions to, and he was very helpful. So some of the things that we ended up doing to the Kraton for the race was switching Mugen Psyche springs onto it, doing 45 weight shock oil all the way around, doing 10K diff fluid in the front, 7K in the middle, and 5K in the rear. And thank you, Sean, for the 5K. I was at the track practicing on Friday and I was having issues with the truck. It wouldn't turn. It would just push through turns, it would drift, but it wouldn't. I couldn't really just turn even if I went slow, kind of like how everyone else could kind of do tighter hugs on the turn. So with everyone's feedback, I was able to do some diff tuning, and I had to lower my diff fluids a lot in many of my gears to get the truck to turn the way I needed to. I was actually running J Concepts stackers on my mains, and I found that they were a bit softer and the pins worked a bit better on the track. Now, because I was running E Truggy, it was the last heats and last mains, so while it's no excuse because everyone else did much better than I did end up getting the track when it was a bit dustier, opposed to like the first races. In between every reset they would water and blow the track off, and then I would be at the very end of that. But again, it's no excuse. I didn't do as well as I would have liked to. However, I'm very happy with my performance, really, as far as sticking it out. I was there for 13 hours on Friday. I got there at 8:30 a.m. and I didn't leave until 9:30. The gate was actually closed when I was trying to leave, and I practiced all day long and did everything I could to tune the car and work with it. And then actually on Sunday or Saturday, race day, I got there and I didn't get to do any practice. I was there on time to practice. However, when I went to run my car, I was having a problem with the ESC. The throttle was cutting out. Had to replace the ESC on the spot. Had to actually buy another one because I didn't have one on me. And then so I missed all the practice and I had to wait till my qualifier. So I got to qualifier, I had a brand new ESC on. I wasn't able to test it at all because they were starting to race. And I ended up having a lot more power on the new ESC than I did the old one. So I didn't get to account for that. And anytime I would touch the throttle, I would just lose it. It's like a wrecking ball. I had a few grumbles on the driver's stand. I'm sure I was causing people some grief, which I'm sorry, guys. Wasn't trying to be in your way. I was just trying to do the best I could to keep the car from flying off the track and killing somebody, perhaps. So, second qualifier, I turned the Expo down on the remote to 70%, and I gained some throttle control, and I was able to turn a bit better. And then the mains, it didn't really go too much better from there. It's my opinion that the truck is just a little heavy to be running on the track. It doesn't handle the turns as well as some of these race kits out there. But I did have a lot of fun, and I made it through all of my qualifier races. I made it through all of my mains. I didn't break to the point where I'd have to stop racing. The bearing went out of my motor on one race. I could hear it. I thought it was a differential, and I kept running it anyways, and I finished the race. And I started tearing my diffs apart afterwards and found that they were fine, and then I actually found it was the bearing of my motor. So I'd swap motors out. So I've swapped my ESC and my motor same day, and have too much power, too much linear control on the throttle. I would like to find a way to program a ramp for torque, whether it be in an ESC or on a radio. There's just too much instant torque whenever I hit the throttle, and I don't want to turn the dual rate down or the expo down so low that I neuter the car to where on a straight line I'm just going to be doing like 5 miles an hour. So that's something I want to work on to gain some throttle control, and I think with a different proper race kit I can do better. I'm interested in working with a Mugen Psyche most likely, or a Team Associated kit, something like that. Definitely not an Arrma. With that said, I did record my entire second main. The footage will be attached here at the end of the video. I have to warn you that my driving skills are definitely lacking. I didn't do the best, and because we raced last, it was like 11 o'clock and it was dark out, and my camera doesn't look too well when there's not a lot of light. It's really grainy. With that said, you can see what's going on. You can still see the race. Don't expect it to be HD. Other than that, give it a run, take a look at it, see what happens, and be sure to comment below, ask questions, let me know what you're thinking. Alright guys, have a good day.
Alright guys, looks like I'm my Marshall sponsor, Power Middle. Thank you guys. Everybody's graded up. Marshall, drop your corners on the race. It's going to be a short 8 minutes on the sound of the car drivers. That's the top. And we're off. Second down driver, 7 left good. Out here early. But James Waters is like in the lead spot. There's a stop block making his way into the lead. Ballard into the 4. Brandon into 5. Riley into 6. Jeremy into 7. Coming up on 130 down, 630 left to go, driver 130 down, 630 left to go. Looks like Tony Reed is still going to lead the way. Everybody's going to get stuck on the wall, the way on the bar show. So that's going to put it down here in the number 2 spot. James Carr is going to take it tonight. Tony Reed is going to do the Ballard in the 3. Looks like Brian Rand is right there in the 4. Followed by Riley, Josh, and Jeremy. Riley, that's not horrible. 230 down, driver 530 left to go. James Arch is leading the way. Tony Reed is right there in the 2. Brian Rand is in the 3. Main car getting away when you're in the new stop. Skylar in the lead. Look out there, all that. You just have a guy on your truck. John. There's John by you. That's where everybody's going to be put that on. Do you lose all four body men? Lead the way. Team guards in the deep stop. Tell him over the level. Team guards right there over the level. Got a dollar. He makes his way down the stairs in the deep stop. Got a drop top right there with him. Here's a boy there. He's about to be important. Just got your job. Alright, 5:30 down, 2:30 left to go, guys. 5:30 down, 2:30 left to go. Left to go, guys. 2 minutes left. Yeah, no, Jeremy, I need you to stop me up for a minute, sir. Alright, go ahead.
Nathan, throw me on the other side.
I got 15 seconds, sir. 15.
Thank you so much for watching my videos and supporting me. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, and most importantly, comment below. Please let me know if the videos helped you, what you would like to see in the next videos, and if there's anything we can do to make the quality of the videos better for you, that would be great. If you're a vendor and you'd like to send me something to review, a product review, or would like to sponsor me for racing, my email is just down here. Send me an email, we'll work it out. Other than that, collab on, guys.